Well, I think if you look back over Google's stewardship of YouTube over the last 10 years, one useful way to look at it would be to compare it with another video sharing website which emerged at around the same time as YouTube, which was Dailymotion. I think if you now look at pretty much any measure you might want to apply to either video site in terms of daily usage, in terms of the advertising revenues gained, in terms of the impact on the popular zeitgeist, if you like, of the respective video sharing websites, then I think it's obvious that that Google has done spectacularly well in growing YouTube from the size it was when they initially acquired it. I mean, I think we would do well to remember that a lot of people thought that the price Google paid for YouTube, $1.4 billion, was ludicrously high at the time. Now it looks like an absolute bargain. I think Dailymotion is currently in talks to be sold for in the region of the low hundreds of millions of euros. So, by that comparison, I think Google has done very, very well with YouTube. One of the defining features of YouTube is that it has really democratized the creation and sharing of video. So this has manifested itself in a number of quite interesting ways. YouTube has really introduced the entire concept of short form online video, a video, say, of very short length. Some people say under 7 minutes, some people say under 2 minutes. This has given rise to a number of interesting new, we can call them entertainment formats. We have the phenomenon of the YouTube streamer. We have the phenomenon of people playing a video game and talking over it, which obviously led to a very, very fast growing and successful business in Twitch TV. But of course, a lot of game streaming also happens on YouTube. We've increasingly seen a number of things. First of all, that this is extremely, this resonates very, very strongly with a younger audience who, of course, love to watch short-form video clips on mobile devices off main screen viewing, which is another very important trend. And we're increasingly seeing established media companies wanting to buy, we call them multi-channel networks, if you like, collections of very successful YouTube content makers, and kind of bringing them into the traditional media and entertainment fold. Maker Studios went for hundreds of millions of dollars, I think, to Disney over the last couple of years, and we've seen a number of other marquee deals for multi-channel networks. So this is an entirely new, if you like, format for visual entertainment, and this is something that has pretty much very much originated from YouTube. Well, I think Google's interest in visual entertainment is actually perhaps partly based on fear. There is a huge volume of, if you like, human consumption of media and entertainment activity, which it has no direct visibility on. If you think about what people are doing, what audiences are doing online, Google is able to literally mainline this activity because its search engine, its mobile app suite, Google Maps, any number of touch points. Of course, the Android mobile operating system are conduits for billions of people to conduct their online experiences full stop through. Visual entertainment outside of YouTube on televisions is a massive area of activity which Google doesn't have a direct connection with currently, and this is very important for Google because obviously having this awareness of how audiences are behaving is one of the things which it directly uses to inform and improve its search product, which feeds back to its core business of selling advertising. So I think Android TV is an effort to make sure that Google has some visibility on this huge body of activity, and it's a very important body of activity. Of course, online entertainment, digital media is extremely important, but TV is the greatest mass audience media ever made, and its impact on the on popular culture and perhaps more importantly to a commercial organization like Google, its share of brand advertising spend is still very, very important.